Welcome to the video on managing your navigation bars. So first of all, I'd just like to go through the difference between two of the navigation bars that you may or may not have on your website. One of them's optional, so you may not have both on your site. Okay, so the one that everyone will have is called the primary navigation, which is exactly what it's referred to in the WordPress administration area. Okay, so this area down here with the colour on this particular website, where we have welcome, about, is this you, etc., is what's known as the primary navigation bar. Now this is using the Canvas theme. You might have your site laid out a little bit differently, but if you go into your primary navigation, you'll probably recognise the page names you've got on there. So that's how you'll be able to differentiate between the primary navigation and the top navigation if you have two navigation bars. Okay, and just up the top here on this installation of Canvas, which is the kind of default out of the box installation, there is the top navigation here. And the top navigation bar is really used for those extra pages that don't really fit well onto your primary navigation bar. So instead of making it look really crowded, you can actually put a few other just extra bits of information up the top on your top navigation bar here. Okay, so I'm going to go now into the WordPress administration area by clicking on Edit Page up the very top here. Okay, and in order to get down to your menus, you need to go into the Appearance section from your left navigation bar here and select Menus. So this is where you're going to control exactly what is seen on your menus. It doesn't matter which theme you have installed, you will control your menus from here. The question with your theme is, do you have just the one or do you have two? Okay, so as you can see, this is my test structure that I've got for my primary navigation. So up the top here I've got two tabs, and that will tell me which navigation bar I'm actually working on at the moment. So primary navigation is highlighted, and let's just say I want to add a new page to the primary navigation bar. Okay, so if I go to the Pages menu just on the left here, I can click on View All, and that will show me all of the different pages that I have as an option to add. Okay, let's just see, I'm just going to have a look for something that I don't already have on there. Okay, I'm going to add a second instance of the cart. Okay, so obviously you're not really going to do this on your website, you wouldn't really want two on there. Right, if I save that menu, and then if I go back to my site, now you can actually click on this by going to this area here. This is where your site title will be. Okay, and this is going to give me the view from a reader's point of view. And here you can see on the primary navigation, I now have two carts instead of one. Alright, so I'm going to go back into my WordPress administration area, and I'm now going to show you how to edit your primary navigation bar to actually remove some pages as well and move them around. So again, going into the Appearance section and then down to Menus, and then as you can see, we're back on the primary navigation menu bar now. So let's just say under Articles, I'm not really happy with this layout here. I might want to get rid of yellow posts, and I want to change the order of the leftover sub-menu headings there. So in order to remove a page, all I need to do is click the drop-down arrow next to it and then click on the Remove button there. So I now no longer have a sub-page under Articles for my yellow posts. And to change the order is just as easy. You can actually drag and drop the order. So let's just say I want blue posts to appear before red. I click and I drag and I drop, and that will change the order for me. And let's just say I also want to move Is This You page down below Services. Okay, if I save my menu again and go back out to my browser view, okay, I can see that this has actually changed again. So I've still got the two carts. If I go into Articles, I no longer have a yellow page, and the order has changed around Services and Is This You. So to be honest, editing your top navigation is exactly the same type of functionality. So again, if we go down to Appearance and back into the Menus area, the only difference is that you need to select the top navigation in order to edit it. So if you select the tab at the very top here, called Top, and you'll see I only have 3 pages, it's not a very big menu, I can do exactly the same thing as I did with my primary navigation. So I can select some new pages. Let's just say I want to put this welcome page. Oh, that's already on there. Let's say I want to put how to publish a page on there. There we go, that's now appeared on there. And I want to put my account on there. And I can also change the order here. So let's just say I want to change this welcome page to go down the very bottom here. And let's just say we want to create a drop-down menu. So under Test, I want to have how to publish a page appear as a submenu. All you have to do is click and drag a little bit over to the right so that you can see there's an indentation there and it falls under Test. So I've now created a submenu under Test. So if I save that and go back out to look at the browser view, you can see my top navigation has now changed, and I now have a drop-down menu at Test, and I've also changed the order of that a little bit and added a couple of new pages. So there you have it. That's administering your primary navigation and your top navigation in order to add, delete, change the order of pages, and create drop-down menus. I hope this has been helpful. Please feel free to email me if you have any thoughts on this at mail@kerrywilliams.net. Thank you.